What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Prop In. If this is your first time on this channel, my name is Sbia. What we do on this channel is that we explore and showcase some of the most extraordinary properties in and around South Africa. Today, we're at the special, tranquil and serene estate called Leloko Lifestyle as well as Eco Estate.
What could he do for me? I told him that my love is free, but can you match me? I can do it all for myself. Want you, but really don't need help. So can you match me? I like luxury, I like fancy things. Shine on my body, live like royalty, treat you like a king. If I trust, but you must be worthy of the crown. I'm not just anybody, born to live in luxury.
Behind us, this is our brand new listing at LP Realty. We're so proud and honored to be presenting this beautiful, one-of-a-kind home to you guys. As you can see, in terms of the design, open gables, beautiful features that we'll go through. This is a double stand, 5 bedrooms under roof. We're looking at just under 550 square meters. From a stand perspective, we're looking at a 1,600 square meter stand. So in terms of space, it's of abundance. So excited to share this home with you guys. If you are interested, make sure to look at the description. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's prop in. Welcome to this beautiful home. As I mentioned, we're at Leloko Lifestyle and Eco Estate. This is in the northwest. For all our international viewers, this is about an hour's drive from Sandton. It is a location which every time we come to Hartbeespoort Dam, every time we come here, we feel a sense of tranquility. It's so calm, it's so tranquil this side. Life's a bit slower this side, which is always something that we appreciate when we come this side. So as you approach the home, very beautiful color palette here. In terms of the architectural guidelines is in line with that. Opposite the road, we find the green belt as well as the beginning of a hiking trail. And at the end of this tour, we'll show you guys the dam as well as all the communal facilities just down there. But as we approach this home, beautiful, neat driveway, 3-car parking garage. That car garage does go all the way to the back of the home where you can park additionally 4 more cars at the back as well as your boats. But as you approach the home, beautiful color palettes, as I've said, materiality, you have this beautiful sort of rugged stone cladding feature that you'll see throughout, which is in line with all the natural features that you'll find in this home. So welcome to the interior of this property. As you can see, pivot door greeting us, and as you can stand here, you can already see the open plan, the openness and the flow of this home. This home has such a beautiful rhythm to it. Every space leads on to the next, but there's no confusion in terms of what the functionality, perspective or purpose of that space is. As we enter, we're greeted by this beautiful console area, inviting you, allowing you to take a second to relax and just put everything down and enter this space. As we flow into this main area, you're almost spoiled for choice in terms of which areas to explore first, but we'll start this side. As you guys look here, and Troy, we have Troy with us today, and as you guys sort of pan this side, you're already starting to see the backyard of this property. We are in an estate, and typically with estates, one thing that is quite dominant is how close each home is to each other. But here we have a double stand, as you can see, in terms of space. Hosting family, hosting friends is a treat here. So flowing this side of the wing, or this wing of the property rather, we find the first guest bathroom, a private moment for your guests to touch point here. But in terms of the finishes, they're consistent with what you'll find in the main bedroom and the other bedrooms that side. This property is split into almost 2 wings. The guest suite, I would say the main engine of the home, which is lounge, kitchen, as well as dining area, and then all the bedroom quarters that side. In total, as I've mentioned, 5 bedroom. This here is the study area. This here is a unique space that can be used as a study, as well as if one wanted to convert this into an additional bedroom. incredible natural lighting that pierces through these large windows, giving the space such an airy feeling. Coming back to you guys and back to the passage and heading into, I'd say this is the official guest bedroom. A nice feature for guests typically in homes is having a space which is quite private away from the other bedrooms. This achieves that. So as you guys come inside here, firstly, the thing that you'll notice, these super high ceilings, consistent with all the sort of the architectural design touches that we've seen throughout. Open gable end with this large glass, introducing natural lighting into this room, and then it is ensuite, floating vanity with this beautiful shower. The finishes in this bathroom, the color palette, it complements each other so well, but we'll go more details in terms of bathrooms in the other bedrooms. Now, back to the landing and off to the kitchen. This kitchen is in a beautiful, as you are entertaining, having guests over, and even cooking there, you're able to connect with all your guests and even have glimpses of the background, which is the Magaliesberg mountain as your backdrop, which is just incredible on itself. But this kitchen, its openness, the cabinetry work, the color palette, and the choice of colors in terms of combination work is incredible. Light white surfaces throughout, and then we have a waterfall edge to this countertop here. To my left, additional real estate countertop, as well as plenty drawers, LED lightings throughout. The assembly of this entire kitchen is just phenomenal. And as you guys would have come to expect with properties of this caliber, we have this pop-up. We have this pop-up extractor because you do have relatively high ceilings and beautiful views. So you're not necessarily wanting to have anything suspended from the ceiling to block out that view that we have in front of us. And then just shutting this off, gas stove in front of us here, but then in terms of appliances, Bosch integrated appliances throughout. And then Troy, if we come a bit closer here, we have, I know you guys love this feature, but before we get to that, just to show you guys in terms of the detail, the level of detail that the builder, homeowner put into this property, you have an additional, almost hidden like cabinet here with all your crockery. And then the final detail which you have here, which you don't necessarily always see, is this lining that you have here. As soon as you see that, you know that for sure the developer or the builder, the designer went into that extra level of detail, because that's a detail that's not common. But the detail that is common, you guys love, is the soft close. Entire kitchen, incredible. And then we do have a basin behind us. Large windows here, which does allow that natural lighting. But as we go further this side, we have the back end where you can put your washer, dryer, scullery side, and then this door here leads us to the 3-car parking garage. Just to show you guys the back side of this property, we don't typically show this side of the property because this is where none of the glamorous stuff is, but I was massively impressed by how neat this side of the property is. So this door, from when you enter the property, this door connects to that and connects to the main parking garage, which allows you to use the space from just the vehicles parking. You can park your boat out here, and then this room here is the staff quarters. I love the fact that this property next door is facing away from this property, so you're able to have privacy here, and the amount of windows next door are very minimal. In front of us here, we have an extra garden space. Most homes, this is the only garden, but here we have an additional backyard garden, which is quite cool for the people who have green hands in terms of having their own small garden, fruits, veggies, etc. And back to the interior of the property, as the sun starts to set, you start to see more of the silhouette of the mountain area. It's just incredible in terms of the backdrop there. We'll finish with this entire area here as it leads out to the main entertainment area. But in terms of eliminating that barrier between indoor and outdoor on a day like this, we are currently in September at the moment, so springtime in South Africa, and the days are getting warmer. You want to have this type of setting more, and by the time December comes, when you have family and friends over, These stacked doors are going to remain as they are, which is just an exciting time in South Africa. And then as we transcend this side here is almost a covered patio or enclosed patio area. We do have a form of dining area, but as we move further this side, bright area, wet bar, as well as a wine cooler fridge situation here, and then stacked doors as well, introducing the outdoor inside. We'll finish with the outdoor area, so stick around. So this is a one level property. It is not a double story home, which is quite refreshing to have. Nowadays, most homes are double story, but having a single story home has been, it's been changing my mind a bit in terms of what I like in terms of double story and single story, because this property it's exceptional. This here, if you're thinking about double story, imagine maybe a pajama lounge upstairs. You have a similar concept here. This can easily be used as a lounge area as well as a formal dining area. And then as we head down further this passage, we go into the bedroom quarters. Love the fact that the bedrooms are quite separated away from the main areas of this home. To my left, linen closet where you can store all your towels, linens, and all your bedwear. And then as we enter this side here, we have two bedrooms. One bedroom ensuite, the other bedroom shares a bathroom. But starting with the first bedroom here, we'll start at the end and then go further this side. So starting with this bedroom here, this one is the ensuite. Maybe the oldest child takes this room if they shotgun first, but beautiful natural lighting into this room here. This is the backyard of the property, but as we come here, in terms of the cabinet work, I love the almost charcoal gray-like finish they have to all these panels, and then a detail which they finished it off with is this LED lighting, just to enhance the glamorous feel of this entire assembly. Barn door opening up to the bathroom here. I love the fact as well that in terms of space utilization, they didn't have a swing door, which maybe takes a bit more space away from the bathroom or the main bedroom area, but they have a barn door here, which almost is dual use because you also have a mirror there just to check yourself out. And again, with openings there, just to bring natural lighting. Going into the next room there, so if you missed the shotgun on this room, this next room here is perfect for you. This is a spacious bedroom, but in terms of the quality of finishes, beautiful tiling, which almost touches and connects with the countertop finishes that we saw in the kitchen. Abundant natural lighting here, and then in terms of cabinet work, incredible. Almost touches with what we'll see in the main bedroom in terms of the design, but you guys will see that in a bit. And then opposite here, we have a bathroom, a full bathroom here in terms of shower as well as a bathtub. For people with younger kids, a bathtub is always a nice thing to have. Obscured glass just to give you privacy, and then floating console, floating vanity, matte black finishes in terms of the sandwich, and then we have a circular mirror there, increasing a little bit of that harmony. And finally, going into the main bedroom, this is the standout bedroom of this home. Long passage going down into the main bedroom, but as you enter the main bedroom, what you'll start to see is the outdoor area as well as these incredible views. You have a slight glimpse in terms of the sun. The sun has recently started setting, so you have this almost moody-like lighting piercing into this bedroom here. You have this incredible wall divider here, finished off with these wooden slats, just to give you a beautiful feature and a backdrop to this entire bed setup. But just imagine this, guys, sleeping here, waking up every day to these beautiful, tranquil and serene views. Even if you guys listen to the background noise, you hear birds, it's just in a quiet, calm environment that contrasts the fast nature that you get in Johannesburg, and it's quite a refreshing take on estate living. Later on in this video, we'll drive down to the dam and we'll show you guys some of the wildlife options that you have here. You get springbok here, which is not something that you can say about all the estates in South Africa, which is quite cool to have. But coming back into this room here, in terms of the details, sliding door, slightly tinted just so when the sun is rising in the morning just to give you that slight tint. And then we have this beautiful bulkhead design here. LED lighting, but this bulkhead design is sort of purposefully utilized to be able to hide that curtain rail just to give you that seamless look. And then opening that side just to give you natural lighting. Then meeting you guys in the walk-in closet. In terms of the design, we've seen certain clues what the design will offer, but here it's a showcase of that. Plenty of open shelves, LED lighting, beautiful cabinet work in terms of lighting, and then we get the see-through just to be able to illustrate what's inside, whether that's your handbags, whether that's your sneakers. You're able to do that in an incredible drawer that I want to show you guys here is this detail here. So we have an ordinary drawer that you guys typically know, but then we have this secondary one built in with the suede material where you're able to store all your watches. If you guys are massive watch collectors, you're able to store all your watches as well as all your jewelry. There's additional pockets in here. It's these unique features that show me in terms of the intention and the effort in terms of the builder, the owner of this property, the attention to detail that he put into this entire property. Again, LED lighting just to finish everything off. And then as we transcend this side to finish everything off, bathtub to my left, obscured glass, natural lighting, and then it is quite a mute bathroom area, but they did put in touches of that warm wooden touches just to increase that warmth in this bathroom. And then floating vanity as well as wall-mounted sandware, and then just to contrast or meet in the middle between the black finishes as well as the white countertop, we have this gray basin just to put everything together. Dual mirror in front of us and then double shower to my left. Beautiful entire setup here when it comes to the main bedroom, walk-in closet as well as the bathroom. But to finish the tour, I'd like to take everyone outside where entertainment starts and begins. So as we flow outside from the main bedroom, you start to see that almost orange-like, purple-like, pink-like lighting framing that entire mountain range, giving you this beautiful view in front of us. But as we come this side, from there you guys can see the space of this garden. The space of this garden, I think we will show you guys a few drone shots. The space of this garden is the size in terms of square meterage is the size of some of these entire properties in terms of neighbors, which is a special feature to have, and is something I know people have cried out for when it comes to estate living, just having spacious backgrounds, or gardens rather. Large pool framed with this chroma deck finishing, and then from here we can see all the spaces, main bedroom, covered patio, indoor patio, as well as the lounge in front of me. And then you can see this dramatic open gable design, which I love, and then spacious garden area here. In the garden, we have two levels, this level that we are currently at, and then we have the boma in front of me here at this elevated area. And then hedging this entire wall, we have this beautiful greenery to soften up the look and give this entire area that timeless feel. Boma in front of me, as I've mentioned, outdoor braai area to my left, and then behind me here and in front of you guys, finishing everything off, we have almost the clubhouse, games room, area for this property. It's an area which you can use to create maybe a man cave area where you can create a nice bar, custom bar area. These stack doors open the entire way, and here we also have a full bathroom with a shower, water closets, and all those types of things just to finish everything off. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. It's an honor to present this type of property, this level of property to you guys. As I've mentioned, this is LP Realty. This is one of our listings. So if you are interested, make sure to head down to the description. Right, so finishing off the tour down here at the dam, we thought this would be the perfect place to finish it off, because this is what it's all about in terms of that heartbeat, lifestyle, tranquility. Behind us there we have the clubhouse as well as the communal pool area, As I mentioned, if you guys are looking to host large family functions, friends and family, you're able to book that out. We have abundance amount of space here in terms of braai areas. When driving past here or driving down here, we went past a boat house where you can easily store your boats, rent out a facility to store your boats. This area is so tranquil. The sun has just set. So just look in the background. We have the dam where you can easily take your boat out on the weekend and just enjoy the water. Hope you guys did enjoy this tour. Let us know what you like about this estate. Until next time, my good friends, we'll see you soon.